feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride away.
I'm confirming a few things. I'm doing all type of shit here, chat. You wouldn't even know. Oh, real quick. Actually, no. Chat, I don't know what I go through, bro. You have to see it right there. Not like it's nothing crazy. Okay. Well, actually, I'll show it, but I'm not delete it. I just got word, brother boy. I don't know. Again, the Academics TV channel is ran by some of my chat niggas. They're a little bit newer to media. Um, Obviously, we're trying to get better on that channel. Usually, if you see it on my page, it's always 100% fact. You know what I mean? But I'm at the point where like it's triple, quadruple checking. I'm deleting this off of this page. Then it says Drake posted Nico in front of Tupac's car. This is actually not Tupac's car, so I'm gonna delete it. But yeah, obviously, so many people are like stuck in the zone of like this back and forth, and oh, you got Tupac's ring. What about this and what about that? No, this isn't Tupac's car. And I just got verification. The boy, he said, nah, that's just homie's car. Like, it just looks like it. He said, that's just Neek's car right there. So it's not that. So let me get it off the page. But, yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? People are infatuated. And it's not just like I know sometimes I want to think that the people that run the page, they're overzealous. Like, no, they're like avid rap fans too. Like, they're trying to connect dots and trying to like figure shit out. We know, like, for example, somebody like Drake has cryptic posting, so you never know. But this wasn't one of those. And by the way, if you see, I think I just deleted it. Yeah, so, yeah, no, Drake didn't buy Tupac's car, right? Is that car up for sale? Drake, Tupac, no, just say Tupac car. That would be the car he got killed in, right? By the way, I'm going to be honest with you. I would say that's disrespect. Ain't this the car? Oh my God. Ain't this the car that he was murdered in? Bruv, like, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Like, nah, my nigga, look at this. To whom it what? To whom is concerned, this letter to verify that all the vehicle identification numbers belonging to this vehicle are intact, have not been tampered to the best of our ability. Vehicle identification number, blah, 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 blah. Also includes a screenshot BMW North America that notes the original person or leasing of the being death row records. The vehicle was inspected, blah, blah. Oh, my God. I think this is eerie and cryptic, and I would not want to own this. Like, what the fuck? Why would I want to own the car that Tupac died in? Huh? That's weird. And respectfully, like, if Drake did buy this, that's weird. I'm still saying it's weird. No, it's weird. The only thing I didn't think is weird, but I was like, oh my God, I can't even imagine. I remember talking to Cleo, which is ex's mom, and the I-8 that he got killed in. Apparently, they have it. Like, it's sitting in a garage in their, like, one of the houses. And one of the craziest things they told me, they were like, yo, every, like, couple of weeks or so, we have to go start it that the battery doesn't die. And I was like, what? And maybe I'm just thinking too much into it. Probably am. And obviously they're not thinking about no shit like, oh, we're gonna sell it. It's just like it's a memory of his, and they have it. Clearly, it's cleared evidence. And by the way, if you don't know, he got killed in this car. They say they still start it up from time to time, and it preserves the battery, and no one drives it, but they still, I don't know if they still do it now, but the last when I talked to her, it was like a couple years ago. She said, yeah, we still take care of that car. And obviously that's That's a piece of memory, and for me, I just feel like that's so tough and heartfelt, bro. Like to really even get in the car or even start it up, like the memories and everything that's loaded in there is just that's heavy. It's heavy, bro. It's heavy. Now I see some people say, "Oh, this will be good for a hip hop museum." I don't know if like seeing the car that hip hop artist died in, whether it's Tupac's BMW or X's I-8, I don't know if that's like great for hip hop history. I, like, and I guess we bring Drake back into it. I think Drake collecting Pusha T's mic, like one of his first mics, I think that's cool. But collecting on some cryptic shit where people died, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, we're gonna buy the seat that P&B Rock was sitting in while he was eating a waffle and somebody shot him and killed him. Oh, we're gonna get the bathrobe that motherfucking Pop Smoke was in when he walked out and got shot to his death. Like, no, like I don't think that's dope. I don't think that's no shit that belongs in a museum. X was amazing. Like he has mad artifacts that he used to record himself. He was he was into certain type of shit. Like put those in the museum. Like why you got to put the stark reminder of that's where he died? Like maybe I'm pussy. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm pussy. Where like yo, come on, bro, toughen up. That's just what it is, right? But like I don't think that needed to be there, right? I don't think that needs to be there. Right? So I said, why is Bonnie and Clyde American history? Bro, we talking about rap history, bro. Bro, I hate when y'all keep start using this like weird ass shit and try to like make it like, bro, like please just stop with this bullshit, bro. Let me like even with the like the Adam interviewing that nigga, bro. I know Adam really don't have like I think his humanity's lacking a little bit. It's my guy, but I just think that's what that is. But I would throw this question. I seen Flacco. I know Jumper was talking about this. I'll throw this question in the air because they were like, "Yo, if Jeffrey Dahmer wouldn't blah 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 interview Jeffrey Dahmer." Here's what I'm trying to tell y'all: if there was a motherfucker right now going around killing journalists, I guarantee 60 Minutes ain't giving an interview, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to say. It does matter when it hit close to home. And what I'm saying is that I don't care if a nigga that killed Pop Smoke get an interview. That's not my thing. I'm just saying it's us hip hop outlets. Why are we doing it? Why this nigga has no complete ties to hip hop at all? Why are we interviewing that nigga? Bro, I'd rather y'all go interview his mom. Interview his relatives. Let's talk about the killer got nothing to tell you but other than how he pulled the trigger. That got nothing to do with hip hop. That's what I'm saying. We looking from a hip hop outlet, a hip hop perspective. Adam, you done made your money off hip hop. I'm making my money off hip hop. You ain't making your money as just some regular outlet because you didn't get that shit popping before hip hop. So let's have some respect to it a little bit. It ain't like, I'm not saying you can't do what you want to do, but like I guarantee the question I would ask him. So you tell me if a nigga killed Vlad, you interview him? I wouldn't. Like, you gotta make sure it hit home. All right, a nigga killed your wife. Would you interview him? You wouldn't do that. I don't want to bring other people's name into it, but like, bro, like at a certain point, not saying that ain't gonna be the interview, but sometimes it ain't for you to do. You gotta know where your bread is buttered at. You gotta know where you got accepted at. You ain't get accepted in no gang streets. If a gang YouTuber want to go interview that nigga, that's cool. You got accepted in hip hop, nigga. This is what been feeding you, and I don't care what porn shit you got going on. That's been feeding you and your family. This shit been feeding me and mine. We gotta have a little bit of respect for this shit. I'm telling you. I know everyone be like, oh yeah, but yeah, other people. If there was a person going around killing all journalists, they would not get a CNN interview with motherfucking Don Lemon or a motherfucking interview with Tucker Carlson. It's not happening. That's why I'm saying when a nigga kill a nigga in hip hop and he don't got nothing to do with hip hop, the fuck are we talking to him for? Let another nigga go do that shit. That's my only point. So when we start talking about certain shit, you gotta realize, like, and I'm not going in on Adam, just let y'all know, because that's not what that is. But the reason why I got all these cars and all these houses is because niggas like this, niggas like X. Well, you go interview X's killer. We watched the trial for that. Well, you go pay these niggas to get out. The nigga who snitched got out. Would you talk to him? How you think X's mom would feel if you go pay 10 grand for Robert Allen, who snitched on the other 3 niggas because he only got 5,000 for killing X? He's just as bad. He just snitched because he got a little bit of amount of money. Would you go interview him? I don't want to talk to that nigga. He was down with it until the money was short. That's why we watched the trial. We figured out the truth. Why we give a fuck about why he did it? Why we care about that shit? That's just me. And really, I wasn't reacting to Adam. I seen Flacco talking about some shit, and I'm like, bro, y'all gotta also put it across the board, because I seen some. I don't know if it was Sharp on there with him. One of them was like, whoa, if Jeffrey Dahmer was, nigga, stop it. If again, y'all are mentioning these are news outlets that have so much distance in between the people they're covering. Let it be a nigga who was killing every top journalist from every outlet. You tell me if they were going, if any motherfucker on Fox, CNN would actually respect it. Nobody would do it. That's what I'm saying. We in hip hop. I know y'all want to just act like y'all media because now y'all covering gang shit. We're hip hop media. The reason why we making these millions is because these brothers lost their lives and we was covering them. We covered X. This was a nigga who I cried tears when this nigga died. You think I want to interview a nigga that took his life? Fuck out of here. Without X, where would I be? I was making money, but I wasn't like, he catapult the culture. These niggas catapult the business that we all profit from. It's a spit in the face to their mothers and the other people when we interviewing the people who took their lives for nothing. Go let another nigga do it. We big enough already. How much millions you want? Let another nigga go do that shit. Am I tripping? I'm not saying these boys ain't gonna get on interview. Of course, that Pop Smoke killer nigga is gonna get a documentary. He's gonna be in a documentary. They're gonna pay him because he's gonna do a documentary of Pop Smoke. And if they could get the killer, they would want to do it. But why we gotta do it? I know what I built my career off. That's why even after I ended with a Warren Shot Rack, I told Lil Reese, I told Chief Keef, I told Lil J, I told Lil Bibby, G Herbo, I told Fredo Santana, I said, I owe y'all niggas for life. I covered y'all life. That helped launch my platform. I owe y'all for life. I don't care if y'all are ever relevant. Ask Dirk. I said that to him. That's why Dirk gave me that interview, nigga. I said, I don't care if y'all ever relevant. I covered y'all life. I covered y'all drama. And that helped launch what I got going on. I'm forever indebted to y'all. I'm not going to be sitting up here like I'm just in a vacuum like, I'm just the best ever. Blah. Nah. So, again, while we are doing some type of journalism, to me, I just don't see the need of, you know what I mean, niggas who don't got nothing to do with nothing. And that's just me. I wouldn't want to go interview the niggas who shot Soulja Boy or Soulja Boy shot. I wouldn't want to go interview the random nigga who killed Nipsey Hussle. I don't want to talk to that nigga. I'm sorry. Let's find out that in court. I know y'all think y'all amazing interviewers. I think the prosecutor a little bit better. You can figure out what happened. You figure it out in court. You hear the prosecutor. What were you trying to ask this bum ass nigga? Oh, how were you feeling that day? What did you eat? What did you drive? Did you fuck your girl afterwards? We don't give a fuck. That's just me, though. I just know where my bread is buttered when it comes to this shit. Listen, man, I'm living an amazing life, but not for 1 second. I'm not no sport journalist. Yeah, I make little jokes about, bro, I don't get my money off of that. I get my money off hip hop factuals. I owe it my life. I try to contribute my life to it. And when accountability comes to hip hop, I'm the first one. And that's why even I've changed as a man because of hip hop. Nigga, I know why I'm here, nigga. I'm living a good life. So that's just me. And again, that wasn't going at Adam. That was really, I seen Flacco and what's his name talking about, and it was talking about like, bro, y'all gotta stop talking about these niggas and random serial killers like it's the same thing. That's not the truth. The news at night covering random serial killers is very different than y'all covering niggas who nobody knows that killed rappers that you make money off covering. You make money off covering these niggas, hyping up their life, making them popular, and then, all right. Okay, let's keep it going. Ooh, what is this? All right. So by the way, for any outlet reporting, Drake did not buy Tupac's BMW. I want to, and by the way, here's the thing too. Just to clarify, because I see people, and I think even what's the name mentioned the Keefe D thing. I'm not upset at Adam for doing the Keefe D shit, and it's very different than the Blockstar shit, in my opinion. I think Vlad did a service to hip hop. Vlad gave us peace. We didn't know what happened with Tupac. We wanted to know the truth. We wanted to know what happened. We wanted justice to be served. Whether Vlad thought it was intended or not, if it wasn't for Vlad interviews, that nigga is not in jail. So I can't be mad at Vlad. I think Vlad did the cops' work. Shout to Vlad. You get what I mean? Now, it's one thing is like, yo, now if Vlad is like, all right, I can't wait till Keefe D get back out and we gon', you know what I mean? And obviously, again, there's always space with it too, right? Like if it's, yeah, I like watching he didn't do the Alpo joint, but I've heard Alpo do interviews with people. That's not a problem. And obviously his family, the people of the family of people he killed wouldn't say that. But still, it's all about how you made your platform. We gonna have to show respect to hip hop when you made your platform off of hip hop. Facts. Like we got to be a little bit biased. Yeah, we're not gonna interview everybody. Oh, you killed a rapper? Because here's my thing. This mad niggas who done kill rappers. Like, if that's your thing, you gonna interview the nigga who killed Jimmy Wapo? You gonna interview the niggas who killed Slim 400? You gonna interview the nigga that killed Nipsey Hussle? Why we give a fuck about them niggas? That's my thing, bro. We gotta remember where we media, but we hip hop media, man. This is why everybody talking about hip hop media list, not just a media list. It's hip hop media list. The reason why I do talk my shit to all these rappers because I be getting it good is because of hip hop. I'm not over here delusional. Yeah, I know I'm entertaining, but I'm entertaining within the scope of hip hop. So let me not keep dragging that on. Okay. Damn, where we at? 5:38.